A case study of using Iqra multisensory learning model to enhance EFL letter recognition among grade 5 dyslexia students in the southern border province of Thailand. In this video, I will explain to you about the introduction of the study, literature review, method, finding, discussion, conclusion, and recommendation for further research.
Introduction. Language plays an important role in human life as it is a tool for humans to know each other. Hence, learning English language has become the fundamental subject for every country including Thailand. However, struggling one of those skills is a pain especially for disabled learners called dyslexia, who are suffering from reading and language-based processing skill. So, this study tends to help those struggling readers having a better coding skill through the use of Iqra multisensory learning model, which is a blended teaching method of integrating multisensory learning activities in teaching reading via phonic instruction by localizing the karate learning style called Iqra book, which students can practice reading English alphabet the same way as they first learn to recite the Holy Book Al-Quran. Literature review. First, definition of dyslexia. Dyslexia is the state of learning disabilities and facing difficulties in literacy skill. People who have dyslexia may encounter a problem in recognition, the word and decoding capability. They also experience short-term memory, sequencing, and poor spelling. Second, letter recognition, which is also known as alphabet recognition. It is a basic part of learning reading, where the student should focus on the letter sound and memorizing their sound. Third, Iqra multisensory activity and mini textbook. This innovation is a way of teaching that engages more than one sense at a time, which is requiring sight, hearing, movement, and touch to connect with the knowledge. The word Iqra means read, which is an Arabic word. This study had provided a new method, which was adapted from reading Arabic alphabet under the name of Iqra, which is repeated reading that was produced from Indonesia. The researcher tried to adapt Iqra from Arabic version to English version. In this mini textbook, the researcher used repetition method, which is a teaching methodology that allows students to read and repeat reading a letter, both aloud and silently, to reach a predominant level of speed, accuracy, and comprehension. Method. This action research was conducted on 6 dyslexia students who were selected by purposive sampling with one group pre-test and post-test design. The Iqra multisensory teaching plan was implemented for 5 periods a week, a total of 30 periods. It introduced the sounds of A to Z by using Iqra mini book and multisensory learning activities in teaching and learning. Then, the pre-test and the post-test were given to the student before and after the implementation of multisensory learning model in learning letter recognition. The test consists of questions that assess the participants' ability to recognize EFL letter, which is phonemic awareness, alphabet recognition, and letter identification. In the same time, the observation was taken place during the implementation and questionnaire was given to the student after the post-test in order to examine the student's perspective on using Iqra multisensory learning model in learning letter recognition. Finding. Iqra multisensory model has improved a group of 6 dyslexia students in letter recognition. There was a significant difference in the students' mean score of pre-test and post-test. The mean score of the pre-test is 10.17 and the post-test is 16.83, while the standard deviation of the pre-test is 4.070 and the post-test is 2.401. In the previous exposure to Iqra multisensory learning activity, one student out of a total of 6 scored the lowest with a mark of 4. After implementing Iqra multisensory learning activity, the student's score improved. 2 students received the highest score of 19 points, while the others received 18, 17, 15, and 13 marks in order. After 6 weeks of the implementation of Iqra multisensory learning activity in learning the English alphabet, the students demonstrate an improvement. The students' numerical outcomes have improved as a result of the change. It indicates that the students' recognition of the letters had improved. The questionnaire result shows that students have a positive perspective on learning English alphabet using Iqra multisensory learning activity model as they express their enjoyment and happiness when studying. Moreover, they express that this model also enhances their recognition of English letter better. Most of the students say that they prefer studying the letter through Iqra multisensory learning activity because various activities help them to remember the letter longer. Furthermore, this tool enables students to repeatedly pronounce the letter many times till they reach the level certification.
Discussion.
As a result of the study, the average of students' score was increased significantly. It can be seen that Iqra multisensory learning activity model appears to have a significant impact, and it is strong empirical evidence suggesting that multisensory contribute to the development of the letter recognition toward dyslexic students who will receive Iqra multisensory learning activity consistently. By the use of repeated reading from Iqra mini textbook, it provides students the chance to review the letter more often. This learning style helps students to identify what kind of learning suits them and promote a new way to get the information for long-term memory. Conclusion. The conclusion could be drawn from the fact that learning the English alphabet through Iqra multisensory learning activity model supports student attitude toward learning English with resulting in better numerical outcome. Data obtained show that this model helps students to learn English alphabet faster and effectively as it attracts student interest in learning and they become motivated and enjoy the activity. Dyslexic students are able to build bottom-up skills such as phonics to decode and spell automatically. The student can become a good coder. Furthermore, implementing the Iqra multisensory learning activity in learning the English alphabet as the foundation of learning English is the greatest method that can enhance the student in recognizing the EFL letter. Hence, this method also helps the student extend their blending skill to blend the sounds for the next level.
Recommendation for further research. On the result of current study, the following recommendations are stated. First, the learning be set in comfortable and noise-free environment. Second, the activities must be directed to the student's learning style. Thank you for watching.